There are things people fight for that I think is very unnecessary, especially things you do not have control over. Fighting or struggling over this thing does not make any natural sense. One of such things is religion. Their religion. I was telling somebody, if I was born as an Indian or in a Hindu family, I would have naturally inherited Hinduism as my religion. If I was born in an Arab country or into an Islamic family, definitely Islam was going to be my religion. And if I was born in a Christian family or in a Christian-dominated area, I would naturally inherit Christianity as my religion. So it doesn't make any natural sense, fighting over such things, because you do not have control over the religion you are going to be born into. Oh yes, you have the right over time to change your religion. If I think my religion is superior to your own, I will convince you based on facts. And if you feel convinced, you can join me. Fighting over it does not make sense. Or seeing others less than you because they believe in a particular which you inherited, does not make any natural sense. Or it doesn't depict you as a smart person. So these things you don't have control over. Fighting over them does not make sense. The next thing is race. Nobody ever knew he was going to be born as an American, as an African, as an Indian, or from any part of the world. So these things you don't have control over. So judging people or treating people based on their race or where they're coming from does not make any sense. The same blood flows in our system, so nobody has any control as to where to be born, where he or she is to be born. So fighting over it does not make sense. The next thing is, gender. So people, because they are preferred, we are born as men or women. You don't have control the sex you are going to be born with. Nobody knows if you're going to be born with as a man or as a woman. So trying to embody some attitudes involving body enhancement to change yourself into a particular nature that you are not naturally born with doesn't make sense. Or this is the reason why most people have been involved in fatal body enhancement, surgical enhancement to look in a particular way. It doesn't make sense. And being born in a particular family, you don't have control over it. Some people say, I regret being born into this family because maybe they are poor or they live in a particular way. You don't have control over it. It is better to, once you find yourself in a situation that you are not comfortable with, the best you can do is to see how to better that situation. It shouldn't even be an excuse not to do better or to look down on yourself or to have complexity problem, inferiority complex or superiority complex. You do not have control over so many things, and those things you don't have control over. Fighting about them or fighting over them does not make you a reasonable person. So it beats my imagination when people try to stumble or struggle over things that ordinarily they do not have control over. I think we should think about this.